Have you ever wondered what can be the differences between the words street, avenue, highway, railroad, and other that are very, very similar? Let's take a look at them in order to know them and not to confuse between them. All right. So, to start, street. Street is just a place. Okay, it's a place where we can walk or where we can drive. Usually, a street is surrounded with houses and buildings. Okay, because a street is usually more urban, more urban. It's the first place where you where you where you go when you go out of your house. So that's a street. Now, streets are usually less overcrowded by vehicles. For example, we can say the next sentence: the children played on the street after school. Okay, that's something that you can do because on the streets usually there is not a lot of um, not a lot of vehicles usually. Okay, now then we have avenues. Avenues are a little bit wider than a street and usually are um, are more for vehicles. Usually vehicles um, go along the avenues. Okay, for example, we can say the next sentence: the the parade marched down Juan Pablo II Avenue. That's uh, usually avenues are used by vehicles, but sometimes also by people, right? For example, in a parade. Then we have paths. A path is it's a place, okay, where that is usually on the countryside or in parks. Okay, for example, here we have a park that is surrounded by nature, by grass, so on. But the point is that here we have a path. Okay, path is usually for people and also for bicycles. Okay. Moreover, we have this example sentence: we walked along the forest path. Okay, that's one example. On the other hand, we have roads. Roads are usually more. They can We can define a road as a line that connects usually two points. Okay, and usually a road is more for vehicles as well. For example, they drove on the road to Biacha. Biacha is a town in Bolivia that it's a town in Bolivia, and usually Biacha is going to be connected with another town that is El Alto. Okay, so that's the point of roads, are for vehicles and connect to places. Then we have highway. Highway is like a road with asteroids because a highway is going to have more lanes. As we can see here, it has one, two, three, four lanes. Okay, and highways are faster. Okay, on a highway, vehicles usually increase their speed a lot. For example, we have the next sentence. Furthermore, we have this example: the truck traveled to on the Santa Cruz Warnes Highway all night. Okay, this is a highway in which cars um, have they usually rush. Okay, they have a lot of speed on this highway. Then we have railroads. Railroads are usually are for trains. Okay, they are a set of tracks on which trains go along. For example, we have this sentence: years ago, the trains moved quickly along the Antofagasta Railroad. Okay, so to conclude, those are the differences, okay, between all of these types of places where people, bicycles, cars, trains usually go along.